Hey, welcome to Heart Finds channel. This is Rose, and I am here today for the 12 Days of Christmas collaboration that's hosted by Junk Journal Fix with Sunflowers and Doors Facebook group. Join us from the 1st to the 12th of December for 12 days of makes to inspire you. There are free digitals on the in the Facebook group that if you're not a member, I hope you'll join and get the free digitals to play along. And also I'll put some links in the description for some optional kits that you might be interested in purchasing for this event. There'll be 2 new videos each day, and the links for those videos will also be in my description. So we hope you'll join along, and don't forget, if you make something, to use the hashtag JournalFix 12 Days of Christmas 2024 so that we can enjoy your projects. And this is day 3. This schedule also, all of these participants in the collaboration, their YouTube videos will be linked. There'll be an update each day for the playlist so that you can follow along easily. But today is day 3, and my partner is Nelda from Nelda's Crafts and Inspiration, so I hope that you'll watch her video too if you haven't. This is the day 3 of the 12 Days of Christmas poem, which is 3 French hens. So today we're going to be using those, but also available if you don't want to do the 12 Days of Christmas. We have some beautiful papers by Julie from Julie's Paper Craft. She has generously added some of those as free digitals to download in the and print in our Facebook group. So you can use those instead if you'd like, or just any of your favorite digitals to make something for this event. But these are beautiful. This is just a few from the kit. It's a very large kit, and I will have the link to purchase. There are some free on her Ko-fi site, but also I'll send you the link in the description to purchase them if you'd like more. So today, 3 French hens is what we're going to work on, and there were 2 different digitals that were available in the group for that are free, and here they are. They're both really cute, and I chose the 3 French hens because they represent, and the Christian symbols for 12 Days of Christmas, they represent faith, hope, and charity, which I really like that symbolism. So I'm going to make something with both of these today. I will show you what I've done so far. First of all, I use this little kit right here, and I folded it up and I made this little box. And it's a cute little box that you can hang on your Christmas tree. And I just put a little bit of tulle inside or netting, but it's perfect to add a little candy bar or a gift card or money and put it on your tree for a nice little happy. And these candy bars, if you are an Aldi's fan, Aldi's a grocery store here in the States, they have these little candy bars are all in this nice box, and they have different kinds of chocolate. I like the real deep dark chocolate, but they have the milk chocolate and the different percentages of chocolate. And they're nice little candy bars, the perfect size for these little gift containers. So, and then another one that I made is this one. And I just took a paper clip and put on the back of this one so that it can hang on the tree. Before I covered it in paper, I just bent the paper clip a little bit. And then, of course, I just added some tulle to fill it up until it has something in it. Anyway, I think that one turned out cute too. Kind of fun to hang on the tree or hang on somebody's door or give them as a little surprise as Christmas. And on the back of that one, I have 3 French hens. And it's the same paper where I just folded it over and glued the side. And then I did have to adapt the chicken on here and cut it down just a little bit so it would fit. And of course I use stickles because I love stickles. I love shiny stuff. So I use stickles on there too. Make it shiny. I don't know if you can see the stickles. And then I made these cute little wallets. And these little, like this one you could hang on the tree. You can put a little, one of those ornament hooks through it and hang it on the tree. And these were made, one of the available printables is file folders. And so these were made with the file folders. I went ahead and cut them out for time's sake. They take up a whole page, so, and I set it on original setting, but you can set it on smaller setting. I think this one actually was on fit to page, the smaller one. But this was on the original setting. Even in the States, the original setting will work fine for this digital. And there's several, I don't know, maybe 10 different file folders that you can choose from to cut out. And then, so we're just doing a little hack with the file folders and making these little wallets today. And this one, of course, I used stickles again, a little bit of lace. And I layered with some paper on the back here. And when you open it up, inside there's a place for a little note if you want to. And then there's little pockets. You can put candy, gift cards, a little note. If you're sending it as a happy to another crafter, you could put little ephemera in there. And all these digitals are from these kits, these third day of Christmas 3 French hen kits that I'm using on this. Besides the files, which, as I said, the files are free too, and they're part of the kit that you'll see in the Facebook group. And then I did this one. Now this one, this digital was another one I just had that I thought was cute. So it isn't part of the group, but the file folder is. And this one I just used Velcro to make it fast and easy with the little pockets inside. And then I just embellished that with this little tool. I think I got this tool at the Dollar Tree, and it's fun to play with. So, and then some little scraps I had. And then I used some little pearls. Let me see what those are called. I think they're perfect pearls that I had in here. I'm not seeing them right now, but I think they're called perfect pearls. I make little pearls. I'll put the stickles over here so we have it when we're ready. Anyway, that's another fun one. And then this was just a little embellishment I glued on. So today, I thought we'd use these file folders, and I will show you how this works. It's very simple and very quick and easy with your projects that I like. Now, I found it's easier and looks nicer if you go ahead and print something on the back. Just use one of your favorite backgrounds and print on the back of your file folder. I think it makes it look a little bit more finished. And then instead of folding it the normal way, like this, we're going to fold it this way. And make sure you get it even. Okay, there we go. And then just use your bone folder or whatever you use, this like a bone folder, to get your creases in. And that's it. Then it folds up again this way. Make sure you're getting it where your tabs kind of meet. You may have to do a little bit of trimming. Just kind of hold it down and make sure you got it where the sides are meeting. And then do a good bend crease job on there. That. And then you have your little wallet that you can stick happy in. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to trim it off a little bit, because you can see this side is smaller than this side. So the first thing we're going to do is trim off, get my cutter out here. And we're going to trim off 1/4 of an inch. So just kind of have to measure it here, 1/4 of an inch. You can follow your little line on your cutter and just shave it off. Okay. And then on the other side, we're going to score it. Let's score her out here. Okay. So, and the same with it. We're going to score it 1/4 of an inch. It'll be easier to do it this way where you can see what we're doing. Okay. So, just go down. Score it 1/4 of an inch. Okay. Now, we'll just use our bone folder again and fold that in. There we go. So now, when we glue that, it looks a lot better because both sides are equal. So I'm just going to get my art glitter glue, but you can use any kind of glue you want. Think about any kind of work on this. Now I did use presentation paper for this. You could use cardstock. You can use whatever kind of paper you want. If you want it thinner, you could use just a regular copy paper. Although this presentation paper does make a really pretty print job. It does a great job with the colors and makes them really pretty and vibrant. And I will put a link in the comments, in the description for presentation paper if you're looking for some. I don't make any money off that or anything. Just add it to be helpful there. I always try to put my little pin back in, or that glue stops up. All right, now what I'm going to do is glue this together. Okay. Give it a minute here to set. Now, if you want, you can trim these off. I'm not trimming that off, but you could if you wanted to. Yeah, I think all these file folders are just beautiful, and any of them would be perfect for making something like this. Okay, now we are going to put on our decorations, and for this one, for the decoration, I made another, I cut out this hen from this one. I cut it out instead of leaving the card. I just cut around it. And then I had this little grass. I'll show you that just a moment. I got this at Hobby Lobby, and it's really fun to work with. Do a lot of different things with it. And so I just wrapped that around to give it a little bit of dimension, and I put a little bit of lace behind it. And just to save time, I went ahead and sewed that on the machine so it all stick together. And it's all ready to glue on here. But first we're going to take these little cutouts that are from that page, the 12 Days of Christmas, 3rd day page. And we're going to glue those in the background. But I like to use, at holiday time, I like to use a little bit of gold. So we're going to use the gold ink, and this is let me see, this is Delicata Gold Glitz, and it gives it just a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if that's going to show up in the video, but it does give a nice little shimmer. Makes it look festive. So I'm putting a little bit of that on here just to give it a little bit of shimmer. And then the same with my, I think I need something, oh here, I'll just use this to put these on there. There we go. A little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can see that. That one's ready, and here, I'll use the back of this to do this one. When they're cut out so fine, it's easier just to lay them flat and to do it. Because they bend so easily. Okay, there we go. So we're going to lay those on there, or glue those on there. Let me kind of see where they're going to go before we glue them on. It'll be right there, kind of like where the pine coast shows in the background. I kind of like that. Okay. Okay, so just put a little glue on here. I love this art glitter glue. It works so well. All right. And now we're just going to glue that right there. Whoop, that one got a little bit crooked there. There we go. And now this one. Now we're ready to put on. I think when we fold it, I kind of like that to come down just a little bit below. So put it right about there, I think. And for this, because it is so thick and it has the lace behind it, we're going to need to use the Fabri-Tac. Oh, my Fabri-Tac out here. Takes it a minute. My Fabri-Tac's about half empty, so it takes a little bit where it gets down, where it comes out. And you'll need to make sure you get the whole thing covered because you want it to be sturdy, especially down here at the bottom. Okay, that should do it. Alrighty. Now, we're just going to glue this right on here, where the lace just comes down. I like Fabri-Tac too because it gives you a little bit of room to maneuver when you need to. And you have to hold it for just a minute. There we go. And then I think too, even just running it a little bit over this side too, just to make sure it's covered good. Okay. And then on the other side, I made this little thing that will just go back here. It says the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens. And this is just some Christmas ribbon, wired ribbon, and I have so much wired ribbon that I have saved through the years. So I have started taking the wires out of it so it's nice and soft and flexible, and I can use it more in my journal projects. And it works really well to do that. It's really easy to take the wire out. Okay, let's try this again. And this is really thick ribbon, so have to make sure we get enough that it's going to stay on it. But I thought it gave it some nice texture. And you could use a glue gun for this too. I actually need to get a new glue gun. And I guess I'm making this, of course, ahead of time, so Black Friday is coming up here. I probably need to get a glue gun. If you have any suggestions on good glue guns to get, I would love for you to put that in the comments. I have one, but it's a cheap one, and it just doesn't work that well. Okay, now, I didn't want to cover up all this pretty stuff here, so I'm putting it on the bottom. There we go. And I'll just run it over this to make sure that it's getting on there well. There we go. So now that's done. So we got something on the front and something on the back. Now we need to put a little bit of trim on. I'm trying to decide which side this goes on. I think this side, just to make it look a little bit more festive. Put a little bit of trim on our tabs. So And you can do whatever you want to on the tabs. I mean, you could even use eyelets on the tab. That would be really pretty too. I'm just trying to make something really fast here. So I have a lot of Christmas I have to get together. We have a big Christmas get together. And I wanted to, we do have where we draw names, but I wanted to make something for everybody this year. Okay, so we got that tab on. Now we'll put on this tab. I think I need to leave this upside down so it comes out easier. And there we go. Which I think I will this time. I've got a little cup over here I can keep it in. There we go. Okay, now I have another ribbon cut out for that. There we go. Okay, so now we've got ribbons on the front and the back. Festive. I think I forgot though that I wanted to do a little something here. Let me see, what shall we do? Excuse all the marks on my arm. We have a puppy and he doesn't, I have very thin skin. He doesn't realize, even though we get his nails cut, that he's hard on my arms. Let me see. I think maybe these little bells. I don't want them to cover up, but I wanted something else there. Let me see if that's going to work. Not really. We may not do anything. I don't think it's going to work. Okay. I don't want anything sticking out on this side, so we won't do that. All right. Now, and you could add buttons. You could add rhinestones. You could do whatever you wanted to fancy these up a little bit more. Now we're going to put our Velcro on. And this came in a big roll. I think I bought it at Dollar Tree. I just went ahead and cut it for time's sake. Keep this video from being too long. Okay, so get my Fabri-Tac again, and you really do need Fabri-Tac for this Velcro to get it to hold, but it does work well. You have to be sure and let it dry well, but it holds the Velcro strips very well. Okay. And we want to get it down low enough that it doesn't show on the other side. There we go. And it looks like I got a little carried away with my Fabri-Tac. And we don't want to get it where it sticks. Whoop. We don't want it to stick our pockets closed. So I have to make sure we get it. There we go. Every time I blot it, it moves. Okay. Now, yeah, it doesn't show. And you can see it's kind of sticks up a little bit, so I think it's going to be all right, the pocket. Okay, now put the other side on. Now, okay. There we go. Now this makes it really nice and quick to hold it down for just a minute. And I don't think I'm going to put anything inside because there's room here to write a little note, which I like that idea a lot. But if you were going to send this to a crafter as Happy Mail, you could put some lace and put little ephemera in here, or vellum pockets or something. It had to be something thin so it wouldn't make it too bulky, but I think vellum pockets or lace pockets, and then just stick some ephemera in here would be so pretty. And you could, I didn't do that, but you could, before you make the pockets, you could use your circle punch, like, looking for my small circle punch. I don't see my small one in here. Oh, here it is. You could use your circle punch and just make a little circle, a little indentation for a pocket too. If you don't have a circle punch, I love EK Success. These are hands down my favorite punches because they fold up and they don't take up as much room, which I really love. Okay, now I don't know if that's dry enough. We will look and see. I think maybe we'll just close it here. There. So there you are. You have a nice quick little gift. You could put a little bow there. As I said, just use your imagination and your creativity and make them your own. And I'm sure you come up with some fantastic ways to use these. And please do use the hashtag if you make these so I can see what you did with them. I would love to see how you create with them. And thank you for watching. Please be sure and check the playlist. It's in the description, and see the new videos each day. And be sure also, let me get out my little thing so you can see it. Please be sure today to watch Nelda from Nelda's Crafts and Inspiration. She'll be having another fun video for you today with some great ideas. Thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas. Bye.